Chapter 1, Mishnah 3. This Mishnah discusses the laws of the Par Halayim Davar, an offering that is brought when most of the community sins by following a mistaken court ruling. The Mishnah teaches that this offering is brought only for certain types of mistaken rulings. If the court ruled to abolish the entire essence of a prohibition in the Torah, for example, they said there is no prohibition of nida in the Torah, or there is no prohibition against desecrating Shabbos in the Torah, or there is no prohibition against idol worship in the Torah. In such cases, even if most of the community follows the ruling, they are exempt from bringing a Par Halayim Davar. The Mishnah describes the type of ruling that is subject to a Par Halayim Davar. However, if the court ruled to abolish part of a prohibition, but to keep another part, that is, they ruled that a law applies with the exception of one detail, in this case, if most of the community follows the ruling, they are obligated to bring a Par Halayim Davar. The Mishnah gives examples. How so? If the court said there is a prohibition about nida in the Torah, but one detail of that prohibition does not apply, namely one who cohabits with a woman who is observing a day corresponding to a day is exempt from punishment. Or they said there is a prohibition about Shabbos in the Torah, but one detail does not apply, namely one who carries from a private domain to a public domain is exempt from punishment. Or they said there is a prohibition against idol worship in the Torah, but one detail does not apply, namely one who bows to an idol is exempt from punishment. In any of these cases, if a majority of Jews followed the court's ruling, they are obligated to bring a Par Halayim Davar. The Mishnah gives the source for the distinction between a ruling that abolishes an entire prohibition and a ruling that permits a detail of a prohibition. A Par Halayim Davar is not brought when the court ruled to abolish an entire prohibition, since it is stated in Leviticus 4:13. If a matter is hidden, and they commit one of the commandments, they shall offer a young bull Par Halayim Davar. The phrase "a matter is hidden" implies that the court makes a mistake about a matter, that is, a detail of a law, but not about the entire essence of the law, of a law.